Sarah at Cornish Papercraft. Just wanted to bring to you today 2 very quick, simple and easy happy birthday cards. They literally will take minutes to make. I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers as well. Obviously if your friends might be interested in this, obviously get them to click subscribe too, because it'd be great to have you here. So let's get making on this one. So we're going to be using 2 stamp sets, which is kind of the bundle. They kind of go together anyway. We're going to be using the single poppy, and we're going to be using Happy Birthday, if you can see that one just there. Okay, so if you want those stamp sets, obviously please do let me know, and I'd be more than happy to order them in for you. So the paper we're going to be using is it's called Painted Poppies, Peaceful Poppies DSP, and it's 12 by 12, and you get a variety of different designs in each one. You get 2 sheets of each one, as you can see, and each one is double-sided with something different. So many designs in there. So we're going to be using this side again. Okay, so the first bit you need to do obviously is you can get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of A4, and how I tend to do it is I get my A4, obviously I'm working in the UK, get my A4 sheet and I cut it at 11.5 inches. Okay, so it's a tiny little piece of waste, and then I cut it by 4. Okay, and you can cut the other one at 4 just so you've got it ready. I like to batch make my cards. So out of an A4 sheet, all you're wasting is these 2 tiny strips. Okay, what you're going to do then is score at 5 3/4. I should score the other one as well, because I shall not make another one straight after this video. Who doesn't like simple projects, especially in lockdown? How's everyone coping with it so far? I started my new job today, so I'm more than happy to get out of the house. It was nice to go out and meet new people and to just get outside again. It was lovely to be able to go out to work again, which is really nice. So what you're going to need to do is to cut your piece of paper, you're going to need to take 1/8 of an inch off the width. Okay, so it's going to be 3 7/8 width. Okay, and then for the length I went with, did I go with 2.5 or did I go with 2? Let me just quickly measure that, bear with me. I went with 2.5. So let's do one of those, let's do one of those, like I say, because I'm going to batch make these straight afterwards anyway, so I'll just put that one aside. So that is your first bit that's going to go on, and we're going to pop it just across there. Okay, and then what you're going to need to do is grab yourself a scrap piece of white and a scrap piece of red, and for the white piece, as you can see, they are scraps. There we go, this is from yesterday's card making session. And the white piece is going to need to be 2 1/8. Okay, so line that one up. And then in length, I didn't write the instructions down when I made this one, you see. It's 4. It does help sometimes when you write the instructions down. So for this one here, it's going to need to be 2 1/4. Move that piece of scrap out there, and it's just, I don't know if that's going to be, actually what we'll do is we'll take the white piece down to 3 7/8, just so it'll fit onto there. There we go, perfect. And now comes the fun part, which is the stamping. You're going to need to mount your poppy onto an acrylic block. Grab some Memento ink. Like I say, I like to take my ink block to my stamp. Line up where you're stamping. And just your poppy down. Okay, so that bit is going to go onto there in a second. Okay, and whilst you've got your ink out, you can stamp your card with the happy birthday piece. Okay, so I have already mounted happy birthday on here. Again, line up your card and just pop it down in the corner. Okay, so here goes the card. I'm using my marker pens purely because, and if you use blends, and I didn't know this, it can bleed through your cardstock, especially Whisper White. So I'm using Garden Green and Real Red. Let me just pop that one just there. And what I did first was I used the finer tip and I just coloured in the stalks or the stems. I keep calling things stalks, but it's just the stems, and just use the finer tip because you're going to come down them pretty fast. I find if I use the thicker end, the paintbrush style end, you will go outside the lines. Okay, and just take your time just going around, making sure it's all coloured in, that you haven't missed any parts. It's actually quite therapeutic, just doing some colouring in. And these cards are so simple, and that's what I think you need with lockdown, is something simple that isn't going to cost a lot of money to make, because obviously apart from the sort of stores on eBay and Amazon, a lot of the craft stores are shut, especially where I get a lot of my stuff from in my local town are still closed. So it's just good to make something that's just simple. It doesn't require a lot. I mean, you could change the DSP, you could change it to a different style, you could change the sentiment to thank you or thinking of you. You could literally work that card however you want to, okay? And then just come around and do your poppy. I still like to do my outlines first. It just gives me that edge, so I know where I can go to. Okay, and then just on your little puppy, just colour that one in, just a little bud. There we go. And that is literally all of the work done. So what we're going to do is just turn this one over and put some glue on the back. Make sure that one's straight. Line it up again onto your cutting mat or grid paper, whichever you use. Just make sure you've got your border equal all the way around. And what I am going to do is I'm just going to change my bit of DSP, because the only reason I thought about afterwards is I should have gone to 4 inches, so it's going to leave a gap. So I'm just going to get another piece of DSP and I'm just going to cut a fresh piece, because I did cut that one down a bit too thin. Let me just see if I've got a piece that's going to cover it. Perfect. So I'm just going to cut a fresh piece because I don't want to waste a card. So the DSP should measure 4 by 2, okay? So ignore the earlier part, that was my mistake. Okay, so it's just enough to give it that wash of colour across the front. Like I say, if you need any of the supplies that I use from the DSP, obviously the DSP, the paper, is retiring soon. So if you want to get any of that, I suggest you get in quickly, because once it's gone, it's gone. And I've just stuck that down on the wrong piece of card, but that's okay. I can do it again. There we go. So I just need to restamp the sentiment, because clever of me, I've done this one and I've got this bit stamped. There we go. But it is 8:15 at night, so I'm going to be stopping after this one. There we go, done. Quick and easy, simple card, 10 minutes, 25 seconds. I'd love to see what you make. Hopefully on the next video, I'll be bringing in another double gatefold. What do you think of this one? A beautiful double gatefold crossover congratulations card using the same stamp sets we've just used and the same papers, just in a different variety. So I look forward to seeing your comments. Like I say, if you like the video, hit like or hit subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.